Hello, I'm Chris. This is Reality Shadow Band. That portal is still stuck open. Anyway, today we are going to be reviewing Harvard presidents' plagiarized degrees and work. This is the Dark Horse podcast. Clips. I don't know if there's a Dark Horse podcast on YouTube. I haven't been able to find it, but all I can see is the clips. And this is from Livestream number 206. Maybe there is something here, but go over there, give them a like and subscribe. They do really great work. They really are very scientifically honest and intellectually honest as well. And I've seen seen them change over time. Fair use, by the way, and I'll leave links in the description.
The fact that one phony academic has been driven from their position, mind you, I think she got to keep her $900,000 a year salary.
Just to go back into the faculty and keep on producing garbage.
Right. The point is, we ought not pretend that we've discovered a phony, because that's not what happened. What happened is we have universities full of phonies, where the person who's actually doing something meaningful is the exception rather than the rule.
Oof. That's what they've been saying, even with the inside the physics and math. The real mathematical physics is that's the same thing that's been going on. So how are things functioning? I guess they're not. I guess we're just seeing it break down. I live in Mexico, so I don't get to see it up close to hear the fireworks. Yeah, it's midnight here, so there's a holiday here. Anyway, keep going.
We have entire disciplines, of which Claudine Gay is a member of one, that are phony to begin with. And it should be no surprise at all that if you scrutinize the work from these places, you're going to find all manner of laziness. You're going to find,
oh yeah, like 60% psychology studies can't be reproduced. 60%.
Logical inconsistencies. You're going to find pilfering. You're going to find every crime in the book is going to be found there, because these aren't serious people to begin with. And in Claudine Gay's case, I think, this is so troubling, right? How much damage is done to race relations by having people wield their race as a get-out-of-jail-free card so that their garbage scholarship can land them in the presidency of the most prestigious college in the country?
Yeah, I'm just wondering how much of this is on purpose, intentionally trying to screw things up. That seems to be one of their game plans. This team, this crowd that's neo-Bolshevik, Stalinist, just crush everything, don't really have a plan, just really frustrated that they're not the ones on the tired, not the ones in that sitting in that thing getting the accolades. So like, and there's a faction of this group that just wants to see it all just crash down and burn, and they would rather maybe just see it destroyed, which is actually fine with me. I mean, all this stuff's online now anyway. It is sad to see the hard sciences go this way, but the soft ones, of course, I mean, it was baked in the cake when they first uttered these words for these types of things. So yeah, it's just end stage of these ideas.
Right? That is no accident that she got there. She's very good at playing the game, and being good at playing the game doesn't mean she's not lazy. It doesn't mean that it isn't obvious. It means that Harvard did not think it was hiring a great scholar to be their president. It was not depending on that president to do anything important for them, right? It was at best trying to effectively improve its ESG score, or whatever the academic equivalent of that might be.
And this is recently. Apparently she was the shortest, she had the shortest tenure of any Harvard president, 6 months and a couple days.
Yeah.
So it's not like this.
Wow, that's saying something. Whoa.
Happened before George Floyd, or even right in the aftermath when a bunch
Do people think this is going to reverse? Like, say in the comments section, do you think this is going to turn around?
of people were scurrying and trying to look virtuous for the people who were throwing fireballs in the streets. But she had just ascended to the presidency mid-2023, apparently.
And, I think if she had not had the misfortune of being hauled in front of Congress and questioned by a member of a party that is hostile to the academy, her obvious plagiarism in the most, how hard was it for me to find her dissertation? It took me 2 minutes, right? So her dissertation has been sitting, the president of Harvard had a dissertation, sitting in plain view, and nobody gave a damn, because nobody serious thought that her position in the world had anything to do with her scholarship.
No, unlike peer-reviewed papers that are often paywalled because the journals claim they need to make a buck, I think that all dissertations are available, at least all the ones that have gone to the UMI system, which is where the repository for dissertations exists in America.
So I wanted to just point out to a couple things that I think we are missing. One, a hell of a lot more about.
So you can look up her stuff and check it out. I'm not gonna listen to the rest of this. You can listen to the rest of this podcast, but I just want to point out that at the highest institutions, this is actually not uncommon. It's actually the level of incompetency that's allowed to persist in these places now is beyond criminal. Really, I don't even know how they can call themselves institutions of higher learning now. They're just like basically hedge funds now. Another mislabel that they're grifting on. So we all gotta cope with the outcomes. It's the society that's crumbling because these people are put in charge and they want to see it crash. Like, okay, good luck.